It would be funny if it were not so sad, the extent to which this step is so critical in solving a problem, and the degree to which students will avoid doing it. It's important to remember that when you read a problem and think you understand it, doesn't mean you actually understand it. Your brain can trick you into thinking you understand things you don't. That's why this step is critical to help you really get your head around the problem you're looking at. The first step is to clearly visualize in your head what is going on in the problem. Read it again if your vision is unclear. Visualize the objects, what they are doing, what you think is going to happen, if possible. Try not to act so happy about your vision of the physics professor being brutally devoured. Next, sketch on your blank scratch paper what you visualize. What's going on? Where are the objects relative to each other? What is the environment, background, what is going to happen? Make multiple sketches if necessary. Use lots of space and paper. Make your pictures big. Also, never rely on the picture given to you by the problem. You need to draw your own pictures. Identify clearly, and I recommend writing this down, in your own words, what you know and what you are trying to find. Here's the first stage of my sketch. I have my two objects. Remember, these drawings don't have to be good. I've identified the space between them, 400 meters. I've identified their speeds. I've identified which way they're running, as well as I've put down the masses. Now what's going to happen? Well, eventually the raptor is going to catch up with the person, and they're going to end up at the same point in space off to the right. And what do I need to know? I need to know that location and the time that it occurred. Now, just because I've identified these four things linearly doesn't necessarily mean you always do one completely before you go on to the next. Sometimes you'll go back and forth. But I think I have a good picture of what's going on for this one, and I want to start brainstorming.